Hey, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video where I'm going to spring clean my craft cabinet here. So when I did my craft corner tour video, some of you asked whether I am always this tidy or whether my closet, cabinet and things are always this tidy. The answer is not really. It gets messy, but I try to do these cleanups regularly so that it doesn't get as messy as it used to get. So I thought I would make a video on how I do this cleanup. So the first thing you probably see is all of my pens and writing utensils. It goes all the way back there. And then I also have these acrylic drawers filled with alcoholic markers and just regular markers. But there's a lot more, starting with this. My junk drawer, my craft junk drawer. So I fill this whenever I am done with something and I just don't care about cleaning up immediately. I just put it in here. So this is going to be most of the work today. Then I have my ink drawer, which I recently decluttered, so I won't be touching that, but I have all of my inks, and on the top I have the color so it's easily visible, and some more ink supplies, and also my Gandash crayons, but mostly ink. And then we go down here, and I don't know what to say. It's kind of gotten a mess, and I thought I would take you with me on how I sort through all of this. So first of all, I have all of my jewelry making supplies. Then I have all my stickers in this big pile here. Then all painting related stuff, so paint, gesso, all the bigger tubes and pots that I use for mixed media art. And then lastly on the shelf is all the wax seal related supplies. And then one shelf down I have all my paints, my water pot for acrylic paints, but also my general water paint water thing, my watercolors, random, oh no, this is not the random one is the next. These are all stamping related things and tapes, but also some bigger tools. And this is a more thread and sewing and embroidery, everything that has to do with anything yarn or thready. I don't know how to explain it. It's a mix, but it makes sense to me. And I have my gutting mat down here. So the plan for today is to take it all out, sort through all of it, just organize it. So let's make some coffee and sweep and clean a little bit so I have clean surfaces to work on, and let's get decluttering and organizing, and I don't know, it's a clean with me video. So starting with the paintbrushes, I'm probably going to keep all of these, but I'm just checking whether they have dried out or I have left them too long or they're too old or brittle. But probably they'll all be fine because I tend to take care of my brushes nowadays, which has not always been the case. One item. So starting with yellow, I'm just going to check whether everything's still right, and we'll see. I'm not much of a getting rid of pens person because I use them a lot, so I don't know whether it will be much of a decluttering and more organized with me, I guess. And this one doesn't belong there, it belongs with my ink. So, and while doing this, I realized that I want to put some pens in my day-to-day pile, and to be able to do that, I have to decolor this one first. So let's start with that. This one is broken, well not the thingy, but the refill is broken, so I have to put a new refill in here. And the most random stuff gets collected in this pile. Let's clean this out. My most used pens, I'm putting those back in. And the things that I use on a regular basis, like tweezers and nail files that I always lose, but they're apparently all in here. And the green. And as I'm doing this, I'm also giving the pots a bit of a clean because dust and dirt gets in there. But I won't be showing you all of that. This one is dried out, probably just needs a new ink and a good clean, so but I am going to donate this because I never use this. I have my other fountain pens that I use on a regular basis. So my first donation. So I have this pile of pens, ballpoint pens, and I'm going to put those in my day-to-day use jar. And this one, I don't know, I don't like it, I'm going to donate that. These are all trash, so those are going in my trash pile. And these all still work, but I won't use them, so those are going to my donate pile. And these are all going to their respective spots. Onto these two drawer sets with my markers. I'm pretty much just going to keep all of these alcohol-based markers and what I have in here. So I'm just going to give the top a clean and then put everything back. And I'm deliberately putting black, white and my paintbrushes in the front because I use those the most. Next up is this drawer, which I'm dreading the most, and I think I should kind of start with that, so wish me luck. So let's see what's in here. The refill. And there are some things that I keep in here on a usual basis, like these notes and seeds. So at this point I was feeling very demotivated. I really didn't want to sort through all of the papers and put them in their respective folders that I have for those things. But I went through. So often I would say, if you're too tired, just don't exert yourself. So don't do too much. Don't be too ambitious and don't be too hard on yourself. But this was something that I really had to do. And a tip that I heard on YouTube somewhere, sorry I don't remember where, when you clean an area or you want to clean or declutter an area, pick one thing that needs to be done at the least. And whether that is all you do or you actually do the entire area, or in this case cabinet, doesn't matter, at least you will have done the thing that needed to be done most urgently. And doing that actually gave me the motivation to do the whole cabinet again, because I was really demotivated and thinking of quitting at this point and maybe resuming another day. But I thought, no, I have the time today, I have the energy today, and at least let me have this drawer. Let me do this drawer, because I've been putting it off for way too long. So maybe that's a tip for you to keep in mind, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of motivation as well. And most of this is going into these two massive folders. And these have all these little categories like tags. So all of these tags are going in there. And then I have Christmas. So I found some Christmas paper. And let's go there. And so on and so on. So the envelopes are going in this one, and the gift bags as well. And I have this massive pile of vintage papers. These sticky notes and stamps I collect in this little booklet. Next up is the actual closet part. So I'm not going to organize my jewelry making supplies because I recently did that, but I do want to start with stickers because I have those on the table already, so why not put them away immediately? So let's start by putting away the stickers that I have here. And it's packed nicely in its basket. All the stickers are in their respective folders. And this can go back now. Next I have my paint and bigger thing basket and my wax seal basket. So far the decluttering is not going that well. Oops. Oh well, I declutter a lot, so all the little bits help, right? I actually discovered that my hobby is not doing crafts, my hobby is collecting craft supplies. No, that is not my joke, I stole it from the World Wide Web somewhere. I found that quote and I thought it was hilarious because of how true it is. I collect art supplies. Yep. So yeah, not getting rid of anything in this really. So I felt very motivated when I started this, but right now I'm just like, nope, not getting rid of anything. So maybe that's not the best mindset to have when doing this video. And for the last one, I'm only going through the 2 grey bins that were on the bottom. And as for the results, I have this as a pile of trash, and this is going to be donated, and that will sort through later, I promise I will. And this is also trash. But my craft closet is tidy and clean again, so thank you for cleaning with me, and I'm sorry I didn't declutter much, but I did my best. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.